Well, boys and girls, I'm knackered today.
Matron, take them away.
And a warm welcome to one and all. If it's your first time here, I'm the big fella Scruff, and what I'm trying to do is put trading in the real world. And trading in this world has killed my throat. And why? Well, I was a guest speaker at an expo this weekend, and it was absolutely stupendous. Fantastic day. Traders Day Live, this. And within it, I got to meet so many people. It was unreal. And I've got to put a special sort of salute to the Scruffy Squad. I genuinely do. Here they are, or he's a good bunch of them.
Matron, take them away.
You have got no idea how proud you made me. You genuinely don't. And I genuinely mean that from the bottom of my heart. You travelled for far and wide to come and see me and be at the event. But more importantly, you came far and wide to see each other. Now, to me, that's what community is all about. It genuinely is. And this trading world we're in is a community. And I'm going to give a salute to the Fivers as well. Because the Fivers were who sort of started the idea of that event. And if they change one person's life, that event was worth it. It genuinely was. Now, if you don't know who the Fivers are, there's a link in the description below. Do check them out. They have got a moral compass, which is very rare in this industry. So I was very grateful. Now, in it, the idea was to give you something. And I genuinely like to think they did. And I did. I did a presentation. And I actually, rather than just sit there going, oh, I turned 500 into 180,000. And I now sit and look in my luxury villa. Well, I did turn 500 into a decent size of money. But trust me, I ain't got a luxury villa. I live here, in this hole. And it is a hole. Because I stupidly bought a 135-year-old house. It's never been touched in decades, and a bit like me, really. I haven't been touched in decades either. Where's that wife of mine?
How does your missus put up with you? Must be my legendary prowess as a lover.
Tell her off. Say. I know. I do get the comments in. Ah, you're just a Neanderthal. You're just rude and you're naughty. No, I'm what's called normal. Well, normal in my house. And if it's normal in my house, God help you lot. Anyway, my throat's gone because I never stopped speaking. It was brilliant. Although what was odd though was I'd be at the toilet and suddenly I'd get a tap on my shoulder going, oh, it's Scruff. And I was like, oh. And I'd have to look on my shoes to make certain they haven't turned round in free flow when they've realised I was there. Might have been peeing on my shoe or anything. But there we go. But talking of things that's going down, and I don't just mean the fly. Again, where's my wife?
Jesus Christ, dude.
I've had a great weekend, boys and girls. I'm so excited. I am. I'm so excited. Hang on, I'll have a coffee. I'll calm down because we all know Scruffy likes a coffee. And he loves it in his Forex mug. And Winky cost a fortune. And those lot in there knew how much he cost. Actually, I'm going to tell you this. Because this trade's still not playing out before we get there, right? I told Winky off, right, at the weekend. Well, I didn't tell her off last weekend. I was like gobsmacked with her. And I'll tell you for why, right? As you can see, I sit here, and that's her keyboard here, because she sits there, and that's her working desk, right? And I'm going to tell you this story, right? And then I'll get onto this cow. And when she comes down here, I'll tell her again. In fact, no, what I'll do is I'll tell you at the end of the trade because I'm going to catch you. Give us a second. Right, Wink! Come here. I want you. Well, I do want you, actually. Come here.
She wants me. Poor bitch.
This will be good, boys and girls, because on this video, right, nothing is ever scripted. We just switch the camera on and away we go.
What? I'm getting ready. Which one?
You're getting ready for action.
No, I said I'm going to get ready. Which one?
Just a moment.
Yes.
Actually, oh shit. She hasn't got any clothes on, boys and girls. This video is going to end really quickly.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I've got pajamas on. What would you like?
Have you?
What do you want?
Right.
Oh,
Well, I was telling them about Traders Day Live and one thing and another. And it got worse, this story. And I'll end it on this. And I want to watch her face. Right. Right. I sit here, she sits there. Sitting working away. Shut up, you. Right. Sitting working away. Right. And I happened to glance over at her screen while she was having the bank account open. Now I've got my bank account, she's got her bank account, and we have a joint bank account. Right. And you're supposed to have like a little bit of pocket money in each of our own accounts, but all of our money goes in together because we are joint. Although it doesn't quite work like that because she siphons everything. Anyway, I looked at her savings account. And she had a fortune in it. A lot more than what I've got in mine. And I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. How the hell have you got more money in your savings account than I've got in mine? I earn 5 times more than you. And she's just sitting there laughing her cotton socks off going, oh, I'm very frugal. I'm like thinking, I'm fucking sure.
I'm saving for Christmas.
Oh, that's your excuse, is it? It better be a bloody good Christmas. Hang on, whoa, 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 whoa.
But just think if you've got no savings, your present.
Last year, right, I got a Star Wars figure. It was about, I don't know, 10, 15 quid for like them kind of little figures because I collect them and I love them. You know? She got a holiday to Jamaica. Somehow I think this one worked out a little bit wrong, right? Anyway, cut long story short, she had more than me and I'm like, how did you do that? And she goes, I'm frugal. I thought, oh, all right, I'll kind of go with that. And then carried on, blah, blah, blah. And we're going to this event. Apparently I wasn't allowed to go like a scruffy git. I had to get tidied up. As it happens, I failed because here.
You ding dong!
Got that one right. Steph. Yeah, actually, Steph, I'm going to sort you out when I bloody catch you all the year. Bloody deviant that you did. I did have the tram stamps on just for you, son. Right, anyway. Lost my thread now.
Yeah,
I was all excited. Anyway, right? More money than me, frugal, blah, blah, blah. Had to go get new clothes and all that sort of crap. New clothes means I get a t-shirt, she gets everything. That's the way it works. Yeah, you did. You bloody bought everything, as you normally do. How many pairs of shoes did you take for one day?
Couple?
A couple translates actually into 3. How heavy was that suitcase for one day?
It was your jeans that weighed a lot.
My jeans.
And the belt.
And the belt. And the kitchen sink and everything else that she took. Bloody hell, might as well have moved down there. Anyway, go out shopping, get to the till. She's there, I'll get this. I thought, well done, girl, well done. And I'm like, the one, proud of you. Till I clocked the name on the credit card that she was using. It was my credit card. And then suddenly the penny dropped, because I used to get my bills and think, fuck me, right? Because she's got a clone of my card for emergencies like diesel and everything. She's been raking that card for years, right? And the money that's meant to be hers, she's just been shoving in her savings account. Rotten bitch, right? But then it gets better, because after the event, we went to the boozer, you know, and it meant to be free drinks for everybody, and apparently it wasn't. They were like charging at the bar, but apparently it was free drinks for everybody, because she's going, don't worry guys, I'll get the drinks in. And they go, no, we'll get them. She says, no, don't you worry, I've got his card. Boom. So you lot owe me a bloody drink. Christ almighty, this weekend cost me a fortune. So.
Are you finished with your rant?
Yeah. Shall I do some work now? Actually, no. What have you got to say for yourself?
I'm going on with it.
Am I getting rewarded? Did I do well?
You did it, yeah, on the festival, yeah.
Or are you going to do well?
Shopping.
Bitch.
I'm good at shopping.
Be good at something else. Like making scruffier coffee.
I can make a coffee.
I know. Beautiful, aren't you?
Oh.
Right. Okay. Sorry, boys and girls. We've had a great weekend. We genuinely have. Yeah. Wait. I want that.
It's cold.
Is it? No.
Do you not want a fresh one?
Yeah. Thank you, my love. Do me a second. Have you really got your jams on? Show me.
The shorts?
Where?
Got my shorts on.
You are short, no? Well done. Right, charts. So, for those of you that are still here, let's actually do the job. Now, the reason why I do a lot of rants like that at the beginning is, one, I have a good time, but two, it shakes out the arseholes. The ones who think they're on for a free ride, and the ones who stick it into me saying, you don't know how to trade, you don't know how to do this. Really? I was on that stage with international traders for one reason. They know who I am and they know what I can do because they have physically seen it. You guys get a snapshot of what I do. I'm 19 years in this industry. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm also very good at how I do this. But why? I'm systematic, I'm patient, I'm disciplined, and I never gamble. Always remember that, guys. I never gamble. The reason why I have a good hit rate is simply because of that. So let's have a look. At the moment, you can see there is a chart that is currently running with one position, and it's just a few quid in profit. Now, there's a big mantra when it comes to trading, and it takes money to make money. So if you're seeing somebody that's essentially got a tiny account and saying they've taken it into God knows how long, how much in a very short period of time, I'd be very wary of that. I've got a good size account, but I still only dip my toe in the water at like a fiver, you know. Why? Because the market is very cruel. And if I go in with a big amount, the market will take a big amount from me. So I need to let it show its hand. I need to let the market tell me what it's doing. In other words, trade what you see. Thank you. Unlike you, spend and buy what you see.
Not everything.
No. Can I have a Star Wars figure, please?
You can?
Can I? No, out of your account, not mine.
Yes.
That's very kind of you. Stormtroopers are always good, but Obi-Wan's one of my
Although we're going on holiday next week, so
fuck's sake.
just to warn you.
What?
But we're going on holiday next week.
Well, what's that got to do with anything?
I know your new little jacket.
Well, I know how much you've got in your account, so knock yourself out. That'll be no then. Right. Just as well I love her to bits, it really is. So, as I was saying, discipline, patience, calm yourself down, you know. When you're talking about stops, because there was a chap contacted me today on Twitter, and I'll give you a little salute, kid, because you're right in what you're saying, but you're also wrong. You're way too far down in the time frames, and you're trying to place a stop based in noise. What you're doing is putting yourself in the freight train, and you're going to get death by 1,000 cuts unless you're incredibly good at what you do. You need to look at the bigger picture to understand what the market's trying to achieve, and also allow the market time to breathe. And if you don't, you're going to be spinning wheels all the time. Now, what I do here, you either like it or you don't. It's that simple. If you don't believe what I do, fine. Just go follow somebody else. And it's that simple. I can only show you what I do. That's it. I don't sell anything. I don't expect you to buy anything. You know, if you want to buy a mug and support Winky and a local charity, great. You want to come along to the Discord? Great. But I don't own that. I just moderate it. It's owned by YouTube. So remember that. But talking to the Discord, I'll show you something. Again, it's me being accountable. Oh, God almighty, he's back. Dusty. Actually, I've missed you, kid. Love you to bits. Oh, there he is, Steph, you deviant. Yes, we'll have a chat about that tonight, and I will piss myself laughing. You did us proud, though. You did us proud. This is a Discord group for everybody that I deal with. Now, within it, I genuinely try to look after them and be accountable. Now, every morning, I put in a strength sheet. This is this. It's a bit late this morning because obviously it's first day back from the weekend. But you can see the state of the market. The pound is strong. US is losing ground. However, there's a change of sentiment here. The dollar's gaining ground, but the pound is losing. So that can change a shift in sentiment. Now, I monitor hour by hour. And for this hour that we're currently in, I'm looking to sell it, low TP, just get in, get out, and it's a fair trade. Now, the guy saw this before I started to take this trade, but what I do to back it up, so before I've entered the market, I've broken the chart down fully. And you kind of see there's the same t-shirt. So you can see that it is me. I marked it up, explained what's going on, showed them the bias, told them exactly what it is I'm going to do. So they've seen this before I've done the trade, which I think is the fairest way. And now we're seeing it. Now, what are we doing? Let's pull this out to 4 hours so that we can actually have a real good look at this. You know, even take it out to the daily. So let me put my drawings back on just so we can see the levels that you can see from a daily point of view. We're at the top of the range here, bouncing across levels. So we're looking to come down. And as you can see, we have a fib level down here, very key fib level. Take it to 4 hours. The chart is showing us what it's wanting to do. You can see it's starting to roll over. Now, even if it's just a small retracement like this, there's still enough room to get paid. Pull it down even further into an hourly. We can now see the structure. We break in the base of this range and we're going to run down to the next level. Now, we might take profits on the way down if we've got good enough ones, and that's the way it'll work. And there we go. And that's a tiny wee account that I'm just building up. So again, and just also, if I pull this down, you'll see I've got a mirror of it in here, and it's pulling down exactly the same, down into an area that I've interest that I have. So I'm kind of following a plan right through. So what I do here, I replicate on there, get my wage, get my bonus. That's what I use the 5 account for. And just systematically work through. Now, if it breaks this barrier, where can it feasibly go? Well, I've got all of this to work in, you know. So if it breaks that, right, I'll have to sort of figure it out to get back to break even into this level. Very simple. So where's the stretch point? Where's the areas of attraction? Well, let's have a look. I'll show you. There's the highest point it's been, and it came from down here. So at the moment, this is the makeup of what's going on. We always run to around a 50%. Well, that is there. Giving it a bit of breathing room, which is here. So if I just highlight all of these levels with blue markers. Now this is day trading and chart reading, guys. X does not mark the spot. It never does. Okay, you've got to be able to read the conditions, understand what the market's trying to achieve, and then work your way to it. All right. Whoops, sorry. Okay. Now, if it stretches out, there's the expansion here, and then pushes higher up to here. So what that's done, that's mapped what we're trying to achieve. Take profit here, take profit here, take maximum profit here, based on these. If it's breaking through, I'll stage up into these. Why? They're not as far away as they look, you know. This one's probably where I want it to go, you know. So I'm happy to stage through here, up to there, to come back here to get to break even. It's all about building positions and managing. Simple stuff. Now, the caveat here is never add to a trade, break a full position. Now, if you know what your full position is, fine. It's a very easy way to work it out. You know, £1 for every 1,000 or 10p for every 100 if you've got a very small micro account. What that does is that'll tell you what your maximum bid size is or position size, and then just work to it. As long as you don't go above it, you're probably all right. You've got room to maneuver. And that's it. So what I'm doing here is I'm shorting it. I'm going to short it into the blue lines. We'll play it out, and then I'll come back to you at the end of the trade and see how we got on. Catch you in a bit, guys. Okay, guys, I'm kind of done for the day. And why? Well, this is proven to be hard work. Now, there is an upper trend to the upside. And if you sort of pull this out, you can see it. So I don't want to tempt fate. I'm not looking to catch tops and bottoms. Now, I have looked at other markets. Again, I saw the change of sentiment and pulled it out of here. And I also had a little bit on pound JPY where I'd zoned things out. And again, I could see the tails coming in. And I thought, no, maybe this is not a good trade to be holding on to.
Are you serious?
So I took them out. Now I did exactly the same here. No, stuck, sorry. Let me just pull this down here. Again, exactly the same. Pulled. Got out of this one a little bit late, but I am net profit 120. So I'm fine. I'm happy. I like that. Okay. Same principle. Same products. Always the same. All right. Get it right. What you've seen here. Nothing's left running. No tickets because I've cancelled a lot. But it's Monday. I don't like trading on a Monday. And that's given me 152 plus the money I've got off on the other side. I've done my wage. That's it. Walk away. Grab my coffee, because we all know Scruffy likes a coffee, and be happy with what I've got.
I love it when a plan comes together.
So, that's that, guys. These videos are really just to inspire you. They genuinely are. I know I said earlier on, if you don't like it, don't watch it. And I truly mean that. I know I get kicked in quite a bit, virtually every day. I guess it's part of public life. But I can only show you what I do. And the fact I was a speaker on the stage at the National Expo, and that was the biggest expo in Europe, kind of backs up I do know what I'm doing. I do it day in, day out. Now, one of the issues of trading is this. You think it's easy. It is. It's you that's hard. The technicals and the understanding of the charts are not as hard as you think. If it's wrong, get out. I could have held on today, but it was wrong. I knew it was wrong. So I got out. And I'm still paid, not as well as I would like. You know, I would like £300 or £400 a day. And most days I do get £300 or £400 a day. I do very well. You know. But some days, not so well. Those are the days when you make your money. And I know you're going to scratch your head at that and go, but you didn't do much money. No, but I didn't lose much money. That's the kicker. That's where the money is made. Well, apart from when Winky's here, because as soon as she gets hold of a credit card, the money's gone. Yes, she can smile there, looking pretty. Huh? What?
You brought it up.
What's that?
Credit card.
No, I said you're not allowed a credit card.
You said I was allowed.
No, I'm not allowed. You rotten bugger that you are. Say that straight away as soon as she heard it. What's shopping? We king. Bloody hell, just as well I like it. No. The days where it's not running right are the days you make your money. For the one reason, you don't lose it. Learn to understand them. When I'm journaling, I don't give a toss about the big wins. It's lovely to sort of write down, oh, I won this, it's amazing. What about the days you don't win this? That's where you focus. That's where this channel came from. It's a visual, when it started, it was a visual representation of my journal. I just wanted to see where I went wrong. And after God knows how many years, here we are. So if you like it, do subscribe. If you've found value, hit the like button. If you want to like me up on social media, just put Scruffy Trader in Twitter, Instagram. I'm not sort of going to show you Lamborghinis or anything like that. It's just me. And if you contact me, I answer every single one of you. Everyone personally. So as always, guys, trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love, and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.